first day I walked into the doors, I made frames from Morocco, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Netherlands. That was the most amazing thing. And it doesn't just be limited to friends. It broadens your perspective about whatever you're doing. It's a family that is trying to pull us together from all the different parts of the world. That's what iearn is for me.
We had 12 schools set up in New York, ready to link with 12 schools in Moscow. We had something called Luma phones, which were telephones that had an ability to send a picture. And you say, oh my God, that's really somebody in Moscow? Oh my God, you know. But you could hear them. And it ultimately evolved into what is today.
iearn is a platform to make learning real. It's a network to reach the world and learn actively about it from the people who are experiencing that world.
Learning really is that thing that gets people excited. And unfortunately, in many of our schools, for most of the day, learning is not taking place. What we're having is teachers telling kids things and kids listening, but they're not learning and the teacher's not learning.
Cooperative work, teamwork, communication. You will find on all the curricula around the world telling you these are 21st century skills and you need to implement them. Unfortunately, it's not true, but in iearn you will find it.
We have chosen this theme because we think it's high time to take a stand against this problem.
What's great about iearn is how it inspires youth. It's not just, a classroom-focused activity. It is much bigger than that in a sense that its learning circle is so much wider. And so while kids are learning these lessons in school, they're also learning about kids from around the world who are learning something similar.
How many times does a president get re-elected in your country?
I see the problem, I want to act, and I want to do, and I want to implement, and then share. And not share within my at the national level, within my classroom, but share worldwide. To receive the feedback, to receive comments from somebody from Taiwan or, from Belarus. But you knock at the door and it opens. This is iearn.
I think what people recognize is their sameness that goes through whatever the outside looks like, whatever culture they come from, whatever color their skin is. And I think that's the beauty and the joy of what's going on here.
With all these projects, how different it is, how different you feel when you know people from other places and from other cultures. Try it out. Try to make it simple. It's not that difficult. You just need to get started. Give it a try.
Yes, we have our differences. Yes, we may not agree on everything, but we need to live together. If young people are actively engaged and they are actually taking action in their communities, and if we can continuously share and learn from each other, then world peace is not out of our reach.
If we could make every kid a teacher, they would be powerful learners. iearn provides the opportunity to let kids be engaged in real work, in real teaching, in real learning. And those are the kinds of things that will change our world for the better.